Following North Korea's launch of its space vehicle that crashed into the West Sea last Wednesday, South Korea continues its efforts to lift the wreckage of the rocket for the sixth day today. Meanwhile, North Korea says it would not give any advance notice for its future launches. Our Han Seong-woo with more.
Monday marks the sixth day that South Korea's military has been working to search and salvage the wreckage of a North Korean rocket that crashed into the West Sea last Wednesday, following an abnormal flight. The Navy is trying to pull up a 15-meter-long part of the Cheolima-1, which was carrying a military reconnaissance satellite. Once it is retrieved, the wreckage will be jointly examined by South Korea and the United States. According to officials, deep-sea divers made progress in fastening high-strength ropes to the debris on the seafloor, 75 meters below the surface. But the divers had to suspend their work on Sunday due to poor visibility and other unfavorable conditions. Their efforts that day came after regime leader Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, released a statement lambasting last week's meeting of the United Nations Security Council on the North's failed launch as the most unfair and biased act of interfering in internal affairs. Arguing it infringed on what she called a sovereign state's right to space development, Kim said the meeting ought to be regarded as an insult to and serious distortion of the spirit of the UN Charter. Her displeasure was accompanied by North Korean criticism of the International Maritime Organization's recent adoption of its first-ever resolution condemning North Korean missile launches as a serious threat to the safety of international navigation. An article carried by the North Korean Central News Agency claimed the IMO had been reduced to a politicized tool under the White House's control, and even hinted that the regime may not notify the organization of future launches, saying the IMO's resolution will be regarded as an official manifestation that the North's advance notice is no longer necessary. Pyongyang's threats come amid reports of new activity at the main launch pad of the Seohae Satellite Launching Station in Dongchangri, located about 3 kilometers from the new coastal launch pad where Wednesday's launch took place. Citing satellite imagery from Planet Labs, the Voice of America reported on Monday the movement of key equipment at the facility, raising the possibility the regime could soon make a second attempt at putting a spy satellite into orbit. Han Seong-woo, 아리랑뉴스.